Hi, good evening. This is Scott at Scott Trades on Twitter with StockMarketMentor.com and your chart of the day. Want to take a look at some beverage stocks that are actually holding up quite well in this market. The first is Celsius Holdings. Now, this has got to be one of the best performing stocks of the last few years here. I mean, just look, in March of 2020, it was a $3 stock. And then off the COVID low, ran up for basically 2 years, up about 3,000%. 3,000. I mean, Celsius is like a crypto that you can drink. And I just realized, I did just realize how ridiculous that sounds. But it's true. I mean, this was a $3 stock. And now it's testing the $120 level. And you can see how today got a little pushback around that 120 level, but it didn't break down, and it's still holding up above all the major moving averages here. And so this is definitely a stock that I think we should keep an eye on if we do see some upside in the market. You can see how important this level has been just this year. And then if I zoom out, you can see how it actually is making a new high in 2022. I mean, you can't really say that about a lot of stocks right now. You got to be very choosy. Unless it's really kind of an oil and gas stock, it's hard to say, yeah, I like this stock and it's making a new high. And so, again, this is definitely one we want to keep an eye on. I think it's a bit extended here above this 8-day exponential period moving average. I would like to see a little bit of a pullback and maybe another bounce off the 8-day. But I think that this 120 level is pretty key. If we can get a close above on volume through that 120 zone, I think this is definitely an actionable idea. Again, extended right now, in my opinion, and it's really hard to buy breakouts in this market. Another beverage stock is Monster, MNST. Check this pattern out. So it's under the 8-day, but it's still holding up above that 21-day. And we can draw a little bit of a wedge. I mean, it's not perfect, but looks pretty good to me. So what I'm looking for from Monster is, again, a strong move through this resistance level, that 102 zone coming on volume. And so I think 120 is pretty important on Celsius, and I think 102 is key here on Monster. So I'm going to set an alert at both of those levels, maybe just underneath, so I get alerted that something is happening up here. But those are two beverage stocks that are holding up pretty well in this market. Drink them if you got them. I hope that video is helpful. Hey, give me a follow on Twitter if you don't already, at Scott Trades. And be sure and check out what we're up to at StockMarketMentor.com. Click the link, take a trial, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side.